When I actually hit the lottery, I was unemployed, so it went from having no income to never having to worry about income again. Get up every morning, I don't have to worry about sitting in traffic up 95 for 3 or 4 hours trying to get to DC or anything like that. It's get up in the morning, get the kids ready for school, and if I want to, I can go back to bed. But generally, I don't. There's too much stuff to do around here. If I felt like it, I could go to work every day. But I would rather spend my time working around my house or taking care of my family or doing things with my family. When I grew up, we struggled. It's like fend for yourself to an extent, but with them, I want them to be able to wake up every day and not ever have to worry about anything. They can go to any school they want to. They can go to any college they want to. Myself, I never went to college. I hung up school when I was in the 11th grade. But it's a life-changing experience. I love kids to start with. And myself and my wife, when we had our first boy, Bentley, we had to go through IVF, which expensive, time consuming. My wife went through a lot of pain, difficulties, uncomfortable, just so we could get Bentley. And it took a while to have him, and once we had him, it's like we considered ourselves lucky then. And then we wanted more children, and we were told that it would be unhealthy for Megan to carry another baby. So we hired a gestational carrier, which worked out beautifully because she got pregnant on her first try with a little girl, which we both wanted a little girl. My wife's always wanted a little girl, so it worked out fine. And lo and behold, over the summer, she was told, "You're not going to ever be able to get pregnant. It's not going to happen. You might as well forget about it. You're done." Then in July, we found out that she was pregnant with our second son, and the first feeling was shock. And it was like, it got to the point, not only was it shock, it was worry. Worrying for Megan's health. Worrying for her safety, to make sure she was going to be okay to be able to carry a child, which the whole time she was either on bed rest, light activities, not being able to lift the kids, which is real rough on her. Afterwards, when both born and all the kids are here, it's like, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Nothing in the world. If somebody says, "Would you like to hit the lottery again for $100 million, or would you like to keep your family?" I think my family. If I had to say your choice of your family or the money you have, I don't care about the money. It's my family. That's the most important thing. They're first priority of everything. If your family is, that's what it is. It's your family. Those are the people you want to be with. Those are the people you're supposed to be with. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Since I've always been a die-hard NASCAR fan, Bill Elliott fan from the first time I ever saw him drive on the track, and he was driving the Coors Light, so it was like, it kind of worked out good because that was my choice of beer, so that worked out rather well. And I met him at the track after I won the lottery and hung out with him and started getting a real feel of what it was like down in the pits, down at the beginning of NASCAR, the roots. And personally, I like driving pickup trucks. They had the truck series, so I talked to a few friends and say, what do I need to start a team? Because you can go buy a team and then people say, hey, money buys everything. No, it doesn't. You can't buy a race team and win races. There's too much involved in it, which at the beginning, that's pretty much what I thought. I'm in it to win trophies. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. We got the money to do it. Doesn't happen. If somebody crashes, you don't win. But I went ahead and talked it over with my wife, and I decided, she said, do what you want to do, it's your money. I was like, I'd like to start a race team. And made a few phone calls and started talking to people, and next thing you know, I got my licenses, and I started buying trucks and started a race team, and we're at the track every week now. There's no money in it. It's a money pit. I was one of the people that sits there and like, nobody local wins and you can't win. But yeah, the only way you can't win is if you don't play the lottery. Anybody can win at any given time. I'm living proof of it.